So before shooting this video, I went to go to the original link since I was sent a clip and I just wanted to see what it was, and literally the beginning was just, I don't know, this was just too fucking funny to me. The original link to them playing this is below in the video I'm gonna watch. But I
From
thought this
Dumbledore to
beginning was
Numenor,
funny.
nerds are passionate about a lot of things, but there's one thing they love above all else, and that is correcting people. This is actually.
Look at their intros.
Joining us today, we have Brian Murphy. Hello. We have Amy Vorpal.
Hi guys, I'm very excited to be making excellent internet content for you.
And we're excited to have you. And we have Matt Mercer.
Hi, medication's almost kicked in.
Great, well, you...
I don't know why that was so fucking funny to me when I first seen it, but just Matt was, hi, medication's almost kicked in. Oh my gosh, and then her, she seemed just so unenthusiastic. Yo, all right. So, anyways, Matt Mercer rules, lawyer, legend. So this is the clip of him absolutely destroying it. So let's see what this is about. Welcome back, folks. Sending out a lot of love. If there's anything you want me to react to, leave it down in the comments, and I will get around to it. I'm getting a long list now. I'm actually so happy. Exactly what I wanted.
This is a game called Rules Lawyer.
Let's see.
There's one thing nerds love, it's rules. And no one loves rules more than Rules Lawyer. I'm about to show you a single round of combat in a game of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. It's littered with mistakes and falsehoods and rules violations. Assume that we have not left out critical information, such as if a character is multi-class,
Sure.
or if an unmentioned magic item would provide the given ability. Also, a single action that breaks 4 different rules for our purposes counts as 4 different mistakes. We're going to run through this round of combat. I want you to identify as many mistakes as you can. Whoever can identify and name the most will get the point. All right, first panel here. Elbratha, the Goliath fighter, Una, the halfling rogue, Calliope, the elven wizard, and Omric, the dwarven cleric, face off against Pit Fiend and a Demi-Lich. Elbratha runs at the Pit Fiend, using her dodge reaction to avoid the devil's attack of opportunity before sinking her silvered axe into the Pit Fiend's chest. The Pit Fiend rolls initiative, casting Hold Monster on Elbratha, binding her in place before making its bite, claw, mace, and tail attacks on Omric. Omric calls on the power of Groomsh One-Eye, god of the Forge, using a 2nd level spell slot to cast Fireball, destroying the Pit Fiend. Calliope uses Benign Transposition to cast invisibility on Una before drinking a potion of healing. The Demi-Lich uses its Howl attack on Una, missing due to her invisibility. It then casts Vile Curse with a legendary action, and Una fails her Charisma save. It uses a final legendary action to fly 30 feet straight up. Una uses her jump skill, rolling a nat 30, clearing the 30 feet to the Demi-Lich, and sneak attacks it. On her bonus action, she turns undead, utterly destroying the Demi-Lich, thus concluding this round of action. Now, there were a lot of mistakes in there. Matt,
Yeah.
how many errors do you
Holy
think you spotted?
shit.
20.
All right.
Ooh,
Amy.
16.
16.
It seemed
Murph, how
like
many
there
do you
was
have?
so
16.
All right. Matt, tell me what you've spotted that's wrong.
So first panels, I didn't see too much wrong with the art. However, a Demi-Lich classically is just a skull.
That's correct.
It's
A
not a
Demi-Lich
full-
is just a skull. This is a regular lich.
Yes. Next panel, when you run towards something, you cannot use a reaction.
Yeah.
It means to trigger a reaction.
That's correct.
Plus,
That's-
the
okay,
devil does
that's what I
not get an
thought
attack of
there.
opportunity by running towards it. Only by leaving melee combat with it does it get an attack of opportunity.
Wow, I didn't.
And Silvered Axe, as it is not a magical weapon, will actually not affect a Pit Fiend. I believe it is immune to all non-magical weapons. He's good.
I don't have that one on my
shit.
card, but Brendan is giving me a thumbs up.
might-
Was that on my card?
No, Nat found something that even the question didn't account for.
Great.
He's broken the game. All right, next panel. The Pit Fiend rolling initiative now
That's
doesn't make sense since combat's already
Yeah,
initiated.
the combats are okay. So I'm glad I caught this one too. Okay.
Next panel. Grimosh One-Eye is not the god of the Forge.
That's correct. That is an orcish god. It's not the god of the forge.
And then proceeding to use a 2nd level spell slot to cast Fireball. Fireball's a 3rd level spell. And also is not a cleric spell.
That is also correct.
And also Pit Fiends are immune to fire.
That
so
is
Fireball
also
have no
correct.
effect.
I'm just happy with myself that I'm getting some of these. I'm like, oh, I'm a
Yo.
young grasshopper, but I'm willing to learn.
You cannot cast ability and drink a potion in the same round. They're both technically actions. Next one,
Peep
the
that one.
Howl attack should still hit the rogue even if she's invisible.
Yes,
didn't even
that's
get
correct.
Then Vile Curse as a legendary action. You can only use legendary actions at the end of players' turns, and I do not believe Vile Curse has a charisma saving throw to resist. Probably Constitution.
It is a wisdom saving
Or wisdom
throw.
saving throw. Okay. Next panel. Jump skill. Jump is not a skill. Nat 30 is not possible.
Nat
You would not
30,
be able to
yeah,
sneak
okay, yeah.
attack the Lich.
That is correct.
And not only does the rogue not have turn undead as a capability, but it's an action, not a bonus action, and is incapable of destroying the Lich because it's too high level.
All three of those things are correct. I have 18 correct corrections there from Mr. Mad Mercer.
Holy
I am so excited.
shit.
I feel like we all learned something today.
There's something very satisfying about watching someone just be very good at something.
I mean,
Holy
congratulations.
shit.
Can you get like 5 points?
And as always,
For real, whoa. Like, okay, so some of okay, my mind was kind of like, some of those I made a face because I was like, okay, yeah, there's a bunch of fucking mistakes I can tell, but I can't call them all because I'm not still only a month and a half in, so it's even impressive that I can fucking, to me personally, that I can even recognize half this shit. But that was insane. He with how fast this guy was going through the panels, and like, I guess when you're doing it your own, you have your time to just like look it over to read, to, you know, double back. It didn't seem like they really had time to double back. It seemed like that went by so fast. He was able to process that shit very quickly.
you get 1 point.
But it makes sense.
Yes.
He's
Seems
so good
unfair
at it.
that I got the same amount of points for my Star Wars answer.
Like, he's not a droid.
I was like, he's not a droid?
Look, this is the cruel mistress of this game. Is that
Exactly.
all challenges are worth 1 point. It doesn't matter how well you know it. It's like, you forced your way through, 1 point.
That was fucking sick. I may actually just watch the full episode of that. Is that the only moment that Matt killed, or did he murder?
Magic item would.
I'm gonna watch this back. That's fucking insane. Like, it's insane because when you're watching, you're just watching to pay attention to what's like going. Like, I forgot. That's what I just realized. Like, I think that would have been easy to catch too. Him not being. I didn't even know that this was a fucking cleric. Yeah, you'd have to know D&D to know some of these things, but then the Nat 30 really caught me. And then the turn on that shit was great. I was natural 30. What the fuck? Oh, man, that's crazy. Oh, man, Matt is good, yo. He even, you know what's crazy? He went through that so flawlessly, too. Even after, like 2, what did he got 2 that weren't right or something, but he got 18 nonetheless. He missed 2, but he was going through it like he was just, I don't know. That shit was smooth like butter. I have no other way to explain it. And yes, words to brother man over here. It's so nice to see someone so good at something sometimes. It's just fucking amazing to watch. He said that shit like it was flawless. Like, he went through that shit so flawlessly. I couldn't even keep up. I could not keep up. Like, holy shit. I could not keep up. I could not keep up with, like, listening to the dude say it and trying to, like, sit there and... But yeah, that's fucking cool. I might have to run this back. I want to watch it again in this video, but that's the end of my reaction, so I'll just be watching it again. I'm gonna go watch it again. That was fucking so cool. Dude, this is like Matt is like, from what I'm seeing, he's like a fucking D&D god. He's studied the ins, the outs, the fucking graphical, mathematical equations of everything that exists within D&D and in his universe and Exandria, and just everything, and even his having their own set of home rules, and he won't miss anything. He only gets 2. It's like a 98% hit rate. That's insane, man. That's so sick, though. That's so sick. All right. Yeah, I'm out of here. This kind of looks like Grog from the back with just like a ponytail. All right. I am out of here. That was fucking awesome. Matt proved right there to himself. He doesn't have to prove anything to anybody, but he proved right there why he is the truth when it comes to D&D. I don't know. Is there Who are some other legends? I feel like I'm getting a lot of light from Matt. I know I've heard many other cool DMs mentioned. Who's like really crazy DMs that like everybody like universally agrees that are just like some like wild DMs or like really good D&D players. Like, is there? I know like the best. Usually this is universally true about everything. The best, someone that's the best at something is usually the person you haven't heard about. But who's like really well respected DMs and stuff other than Matt? I feel like I don't hear about it much. I feel like I just hear about Matt a lot, or like certain like other DMs. I hear about other DMs, but I don't hear anyone like referred to as like crazy beautiful minds, and they're all beautiful minds in their own respect. So yeah, that guy that I found in the one videos I just watched where he was the Skyrim ones, I heard he's a really cool DM. I gotta check out some stuff by him. But all right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love and light. Goodbye.